Hello. I'd like to present you the technology of super-silent conversation and super-silent singing. The title of my invention is Unvoiced Speech Communication Device. It is based on Russian patent number 2260252, and I'm going to show you this patent now. This invention can be used in various communication devices, in telephones of any type, radio stations, special communication devices, for example in hydroacoustic, optical and other devices. When you are using such devices, people around you cannot hear the conversation or singing, and thus it provides privacy of your conversation while causing no trouble for the people around, and it can be very convenient in public places. Another advantage is that it is impossible for others to hear your conversation or singing, and it also excludes the possibility of eavesdropping, even with the help of electronic bugs. My invention can also help people with voice problems. For example, if a person has a sore throat or is taken hoarse or vocal cord surgery, the device can give them a chance to speak full voice and even sing. I used my invention to make a phone with an additional operating mode, additional function, namely the function of a super-silent conversation and super-silent singing. I'd like to show you this phone now. The controls on the left are optional. They can be absent, and the factory adjustment can be quite enough. The big control button on the right is called voice tone. This regulator is very useful. It sets the required tone of voice or singing. It is better to make it a touch strip with a scale so that you could set a required tone of a voice. The switch to the basic operating mode and to the super-silent speech function is located under it. It is voice whisper switch. There is a white button on the phone. I'm pointing at it now. This button allows me to generate voice intonation by adjusting two frequencies. The difference between these frequencies is one tone. All regulators and buttons should be touch type to exclude mechanics and to increase reliability and convenience. Now I'll switch on the phone using the mode of super-silent conversation and super-silent singing, and you will hear how it works in this mode. I will speak only with my tongue articulation movements. I'm not going to use my voice cords. I will not whisper either. The people around will hear nothing. I will not disturb them with my conversation, and my conversation will remain confidential. Nobody will be able to hear it, even with the help of eavesdropping devices. Even I, myself, can hear absolutely nothing unless I put the phone close to my ear. I can hear my own speech only through the phone. Now I am doing articulation movements and there are no sounds, and I cannot hear my speech either. I am going to switch on the function of super-silent conversation and people online will hear this speech, and I will hear this speech through the phone. But people around me will hear nothing, and even eavesdropping devices cannot help. With the help of voice tone regulator, I can make the tone a bit louder. I'm making the tone still louder. Now with the help of voice tone regulator, I will sing a song verse. Now I'm changing the operating mode of the phone a little. I'm making the tone a bit louder. I'm making the tone still louder. Now I'm going to sing a song verse again. Thus, it is possible to speak and sing without using your vocal cords. The people around you will hear absolutely nothing, and your conversation and singing will not disturb them in any way. The quality of speech can be significantly increased, literally to the excellent quality of natural human voice, of course, if you make the circuit more complex. Now I am showing you only the invention, using the example of this phone. The improvement of speech quality is a separate issue to be discussed with specialists. I can explain them in detail what should be done to considerably increase the voice quality and to achieve excellent quality of natural human voice. The phone I showed is not for mass production, as it should be convenient for use and have high technical characteristics and high voice quality. Phones, especially mobile phones, should have three modes of super-silent conversation function. The first mode is the mode of long-distance conversation. The usual communication channel is used here. The second mode is the mode of short-distance conversation, and it can use Bluetooth connection. In this case, conversation will cost absolutely nothing. This mode can be used when you speak to a person who is in the next room or in the same room with you. When, for example, you are both in Bluetooth area and you don't want other people to hear your conversation or singing, or if you don't want to disturb somebody in the same room. It can be very convenient in public places, or in cases when you want to exclude eavesdropping. And the third operating mode is the mode when you would like to record your speech or singing on your mobile's voice recorder. All three modes provide confidentiality of conversation and singing. Do not disturb those around you, which is often necessary in public places. All three modes exclude the possibility of eavesdropping, even with the help of electronic devices. This invention can also help people with voice problems, people with a sore throat or a hoarse voice, or after vocal cord surgery. These people will have a chance to speak full voice and even sing. My invention is unique. It can serve a double purpose. Beside a civil use, it can also have special purpose, and this is a commercial invention. If you can help in any way with promotion of this invention and this technology to the market, please write to this email address. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for your attention.